and we went to being all around the world on all the big platforms. And for Dr. Kaleem Siddiqui to say 20-something years ago, this is the guy is the essence of something, what he said. I said, all that, I said, dog, Doc. And that's why the people, I ain't been, that's turned, Doc turned the people against him. I mean, boy, look at here. Before he said that, I was just one of the brothers. After that, all the knives came out. And all the people, hey, we're in this together, bam. It's I'm too, Brutus, you too.
Right, yeah.
You too, I see, you too, rich Indians, you too, all of y'all? Yes, everybody. We against progress. We ain't playing none of that. And a nigga at the head of the table, we're not doing it. We don't believe in it. It's anti-human to have a Negro sitting down there talking about the Negro is good. Negroes ain't no good, they ain't never been no good, and they can't be no good. Let's get that straight from the beginning. That's the way they've been acting. When Dr. Siddiqui said that, all of a sudden, you gave it 10 years, pretty soon I wasn't on no platform. All of a sudden, hey, this is the next big chief. And systematically, slowly, they chipped at it. I'm sitting there watching them. I know what they're doing. I know they're chipping it. Get this guy off he's dangerous. See, because, why did Doc do that? I'm telling you, no, he saw something.
Well, yeah, I mean, just with the other brothers, maybe he didn't.
Look, no, here's what, they could speak real good, they could do all of this, and Dr. Kaleem Siddiqui knew these guys. And he knew me. Now, he knew them, Zafar and them, he knew them longer, he knew them from England, he knew them from all kind of, they spoke the same language, he knew all of that. But every time we had a program, I'd be walking with Doc. Doc, what about this? Doc, what about that? And so he knew evidently the other people wasn't doing that. And also, I'm giving his props but I'm doing it in a colored way. I'm saying, Doc, how we gonna do this? I'm asking all them hard questions. I'm like the student that's like this pushing the professor. And then when the professor is ready to die, he said, that's the student right there. He knows because the other ones they're not, you know what I mean? It's almost like they're just floating along and they're not interested. To them, it's just talk. So, and then Doc is, when we have a program in London, and Doc pulled me aside, Imam Musa, we're counting on you, because see, all of them are intellectuals. And you wouldn't believe it, but in those days, and then you're young, you're full of juice. So I spoke more energetic, more focused, all that stuff than I do now. I got an old man delivery. But it's okay, it's all right. He's for his time. But then when they left the hall, they was charged up, everybody ready to go. And so if you notice on that lecture, Muhammad Al-Asi spoke, I spoke, and then Dr. Kaleem Siddiqui, because he said, well, y'all done put me in a fix here. I got to speak after Muhammad Al-Asi, and I got to speak after Imam Musa, and on and on and on. And these guys, and remember what he said about me. He said, we all know about racism. And I'm in South Africa. And all the audience is South Africans. There's 3,000 people there from all over South Africa. And they know about racism. They got as bad a racism as we had here, or worse. And what did he say about, he said, we thought we knew about racism till this guy, whatever I said, it clarified what it meant, what it was. Anyway, so they start working on, we'll get rid of this nigga. Talking about it. That's what they did. That's why there's no, hey, we need to hear Imam Musa, because they started the next time I went there in 97. I said, oh. By 98, the pattern had set in then. I said, man, this is cold-blooded. So I already knew that Dr. Kaleem Siddiqui's vision and his dream, okay. The university of the 22nd century, not the 21st. In other words, Department of Optimism and Implementation. That means that these are our departments we're going to have. The Department of Optimism and Implementation. There's a difference here. We got optimism, but implementation. That means you get a PhD from our place when you go on a several-year project and you get something done and you record it so people who come after you will know what you've done. This is a working educational environment. Also, expectation studies. Expectation. We'll study expectation. Okay, now remember, they got a curriculum today that leads nowhere.
Yeah, it just leads you to the job.
Well, you could get a job. A few people can get a job. But not the people. Why are they charging them all that money when they can't do anything with it? We're not going to have that type of university.
Right. It'd be a pretty nifty idea if they had actually just based off your projected income when you get out of school, that would be how much they charge you, but they ain't doing that.
Other countries, you go to university, okay, go ahead. It's all written into, just like you go to school here free, well, go to university free. Okay. That should be, remember, that would be Europe is more civilized than we are here. That's why we're going down faster than Europe. No, we're going, look, no, and right now, that's why, okay, delay, that was back in the day, year before last year, all that. But you can see we're not talking about no delay now. Why? Delay was good. Delay now is implementation. And we're not talking about implementation on a little teenage level. We're talking about a whole new environment. Can you imagine how far, when I was talking this stuff in 1981, what we're doing now, what we're talking about now, what we've already accomplished. Now, you got to remember, we have more attention than anybody in the United States. Everybody paying attention to us, but they just say, which way is he coming? So we can go over there. We don't want to rub up against him or nobody, or if the people down in Texas, they leave, I do a fundraiser with them, and then Brother Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, and they supposed to help, and you call them and they don't help. Hey, that's it. Okay. They all see what we're moving into. We have to be. We're optimistic about what we're doing. We know all of this stuff is possible. Okay, if we did all of this stuff now, the stuff we have to do now is 10 or 20 or 50 times bigger than that. Right. But when we was writing this stuff, this was a hope. Like it was a hope. It was like this stuff is not guaranteed to anybody. You're just getting out of prison, you know, talking all that talk. Right? It's different. You know, you just charged up. This is a lot of belief going into this. You know, okay. Now, what we're talking about now is after we have gained the experience. In order to do what we're talking about now, we had to gain experience. Their experience of the Negro up to that time was not sufficient to do this, nor was the mentality. You're just going to help everybody in the world? Yeah, we got to, but that's the way the world is now. It's not a Negro world. If you help save the Negroes, what have you done? Nothing. They're going to die. They're going to drown. You're just setting them up to drown. They're going to drown or get burned up in a forest fire. If you saved all the Negroes, if you gave every Negro a super duper degree from Howard or any of the other places, right? All you'd be doing is setting them up to get, and don't do nothing else. They just get burned up alive. You just dress the nigga up to get burned up. Tell the truth. Because the other stuff, but what about the world? And this is not only what we've dreamed about and thought about, this is where Allah was heading us all along. To the world, the globe, where everybody, you know, is in on this. This is not a Negro movement. It's not a Chinaman movement. It's how to use all this. And who cares about all those people except how they fit into it? The world now takes a global solution, not a national solution. The filthy water on the Danube goes start up there, way up there somewhere in Europe, and it goes right on through all of Europe. You know, I say the Danube because I was going somewhere and I had an overnight stay and I was on the Danube. And so at that time I used to run with 10-pound hand, 5 pounds in each hand, and I'd run down. So I was running down the Danube from my hotel. And guess who? Here comes the police. And a nigga running in Germany, wherever it was. Okay. Stop. I should have said Heil Hitler. I'd have been all right, but they just, so they couldn't speak. I said, see that big hotel? And I happened to have my thing from the hotel. Here's my key. Here's the hotel. Me, hotel, da-da-da-da-da. Running, exercise, physical fitness, you know, that stuff. That's it. It happened on the highway, and this was a Mexican, I'm telling you, near San Antonio. You know, I traveled all over the country, so I'm up at the top of this hill. Oh, this is perfect. So I parked, you know, on I-10. And it's simple. If I run down the hill, guess what? I got to run back up the hill. So you know them long, out on the open highway, the long downhill part. So I run down the hill. It's a long hill, probably a mile long, you know, long grade down. Perfect for traveling. You traveling, you got to get your blood circulating, right? So you run down the hill with 10-pound hand weights, 5 in each hand, and a little sweat gear on. So you're going to run back up the hill. When I get to the bottom and I'm getting ready to come up to the top, Here comes the Mexican police, highway patrol, Texas. I'm running. Drop those weights. I said, drop the weights. Sure. So I throw the weights down. Why are you out here doing this? I said, oh, information I get, and you know this too. Highway patrol, they teach everybody to west stop, walk around, freshen up, wake up. I said, you didn't see the license plates of that car, California. This is Texas. I'm running to wake up, to get the blood circulating. Why you have those hand weights? I said, because they're heavy, and if you have hand weights, you got to work harder than if you don't have them. So I said,